Everybody likes you. Let's explore Sonya's nursery.
Oh my god. Oh, this is all changed.
Yes, it's all built since we were
This is
here.
the original
Oh, this is cool.
This is Jim Robinson's allotment. This is where the zombie movie. This was the community garden. Harold's veggie patch. There's some of the veggie patches that were kept.
Yeah.
Who remembers Jim Robinson back in the day? This was his allotment. Remember when Joe Mangle and Doug Willis were always arguing about leaving stuff lying around and all? It was supposed to be used for gardening. And then you realise that Harold's store is Daphne's coffee shop way back in the day. And you realise that Charlie's bar used to be Scarlet Bar and also the Water Hole and Lou's Place. And when Lou's Place got burnt down, there used to be the coffee shop next to it. And also that Erinsborough News used to be the hairdressers, and as well as the veterinary surgeon. Right? Because that was Steve Parker's veterinary surgeon.
You're watching Steve TV, and we're here at Lassiters Lake, which is dirty green pond in the middle of the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne. But it looks really good, huh? So this is where they do all the Neighbours filming. It's actually quite a lovely grounds, just outside the studio. I think I've got time to take you for a quick tour. Just behind here is all of Lassiters. In fact, I think if I walk through here, this is the back of the set. And if you walk through here, the buildings are not very wide. They're only like, 4 foot wide. And here we are at Lassiters. There's Lassiters there. And this is the new awning, which is not yet to be seen on TV. There's the letterboxes where they post all their mail. There's Lassiters, the hotel. The Erinsborough News, where Susan works. Then across here we've got Harold's Bar, where they serve coffee very slowly. Chan's dry cleaning. AJ Kapoor's got his new solicitor's office here. But this is where Toadie used to have his office.
Yep.
And now over here, that's out, there's a guy there, he speaks Irish fluently. And that's Charlie's Bar there. And this is basically it. So, you could swing a dead cat here. Not that we've got a dead cat to swing. Oh, and up there is the terrace. Where, I can't remember her name, pushed him off the terrace up the top. And once again, it's only about 4 foot.
First, we got here in 2004, guys, first summer 2004. In a drought, in the rain for the first 5 years out here. Sick God, I did not see rain. Since 2009, it has rained more than ever before. Right? There's in Sydney this year, got the worst, since regulars began, the worst rainfall we've ever had. I mean, and Melbourne's not far off of it, so it's just changed, you know what I mean? Like, that's and then they say it's
So what do you think, Jules? Julie's taking photos of herself outside Harold's store.
We're going to cut through here, folks. Everybody wants to follow through. Who remembers Stingrays? Who remembers Stingrays?
Tony.
Okay, we've got Grease Monkeys, a second-hand store, the telephone box, and the bus stop where everyone goes to. Then over here, we've got Fitzgerald's, and it's the van, the stolen van. And there's Fitzgerald's there. And that's the new complex for the, shopping centre that's going to take over. Then right here, next door, we've got Darla Kyle, which used to be Lou's car yard. All in close proximity to the wall of Prisoner, as well as Lassiters complex. So there you go, the Neighbours tour, and the good old Channel 10 tower that you see in some Reg Grundy things. There's a Prisoner wall poking in over the top. How iconic is that? Gotta love me a bit of Prisoner wall. Coming around the corner here, we were just watching Prisoner last night, and Chrissy Latham hopped on top of a laundry truck and escaped the prison. And this is the front door where they used to all come out of the prison. That That structure was no longer there, wasn't there, but that was the front door of the prison. Looks a lot smaller in real life, doesn't it, Jules?
Yeah.
And there was a gate, the front gate was there.
That's where it all was. They used to have those shutters going up and people going in, the guards having their smokes, because back in the day it was cool to smoke. Okay, kids? Alright. You see all the fake windows? They are so fake that if you break one, there's just red brick behind it. That's how it all works. Isn't that shocking? Something's up there. Oh, I don't know.
So was they writing notes to you?
No, just sitting there and going, yeah, I spotted that. I was like, Bridget fell into Toadie's swimming pool, right? With 2 broken legs. And do you realise there was snow on top of the mountain? Yeah. But they still pretended as if it was summer day. It's beautiful. This milk bar is where Ned Parker's son Mickey went missing and he couldn't find his way from here down to there. Useless little bugger. Patio court, you're useless. You've got no baseball diamond. Manigum, you're scum. But do you realise that this is the one? Hands up who's going to have a heart attack when you see it. Come on, yes. Okay, let's just have a deep breath before we go in. Can you see the skid marks made where somebody tried to get... That's people trying to get in and then they just done burnouts because they can't get in. Here we go. One more for good luck. Oh, girls! I don't want to hear, oh my god, it's a lot smaller than I thought. Because I get a complex from hearing that, so here we go. Well, paradise, right? Where the girls are green and the grass is pretty. Everybody say hi to Paul, even though it's not real. Who realizes that's where Harold used to be getting into bed with Madge? Yeah, right, yes. That is, of course, where the Ramsey kids living next door to Lou and Lucas. What would you do if I told you that this house is going to go up for sale and the Kapoor family are going to move in?
It'd be hideous.
I believe it.
Yeah, and then really the reason why it's going up for sale is because the Salvos want to sell it and get their money. So where's Kate Ramsey going to move? Well, she's going to move in with Paul. How do I know this? Because I found a script in the street on Friday. Who wants the script? I will give it to you. Can anybody please tell me? Ah, this is what I need to know. What is Sophie's real name? Haha, nobody didn't know that, Joe. Anybody know what her real name is? Do you know what Callum's real name is? Does anybody know how to read the credits? No? Right, that's okay. Next door, guys, do you realise that's where Lynn Scully used to pick on her men? Right? And this is, of course, Dr. Carl Kennedy's castle. Does anybody know any other 18-year-old men who are now living with 54-year-old men who are living with 2 18-year-old girls? Natasha moves in there because Natasha has to sell her house because her daddy's selling it. And then guess who buys that house? Troy, Callum's dad. Oh, next door, of course, Toadie's house, and then Callum's dad moves in here, next door to Toadie, who can't even have kids, and he's got to live next door to the man who impregnated his woman and brought upon his child. It's all heartbreaking, isn't it, people? But the good thing is, I hope you enjoyed their tour. That's us, we're out of here. Alright?
Yeah, right.
Here we go. Now, does everybody understand? It's Gary, isn't it? Yeah, Gary is now in charge of the street sign, but he will take bribes of at least $5 or more, so yeah. It's all good. Let's jump down, people. Bring your camera.
Wife's husband,
Okay, we're
ex-husband, is gonna...
We're here at Neighbours, Ramsey Street. And that there is where Tash and the principal used to live. Next door is where Toadie lives. And then that's Carl Kennedy's house. That used to be Lynn Scully's, and I'm not sure who lives there now. Kyle, Darla Kyle lives there. Okay. There's
No, Dr. Carl lives in that one.
no, Darla Kyle.
Oh,
It's my accent. I'm sorry, I can't speak English properly.
Can't speak Irish, English.
And then over there is Harold's house.
Oh.
And then that is Pegleg. What's his name?
Peg leg.
Paul Robinson, who was also in Prisoner.
The evilest man on TV.
Yes. And trivia. Susan Kennedy has never stepped foot inside that house.
True.
There's a swimming pool behind there somewhere, and even in winter the girls have to wear bikinis with their little warm pads to stop their nipples from poking through. The lemons are all, on the lemon trees are all sold to charity.
And they don't even sell them off as Ramsey Street.
That's Ramsey Street lemons.
Or else it'd be twice as much.
Ramsey Street lemon curd. What else? Always a security guard on station here because hoons come and yell, "Harold, are you home?" at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Also, they have found people consummating a relationship on the garden beds.
Getting naked on the roof.
Down and dirty.
People rooting on the roof, as we say in Australia so eloquently.
I was so close to knocking him out there, did you see it? You walk right
And
past.
the Ramsey Street sign is a bogus sign, portable.
Sounds Ramsey Street.
Yeah, and all the street numbers, like number 6 for example over there. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, so you've seen it here folks. You're watching Steve TV from Neighbours, Ramsey Street. Thrill a minute. There's Julie outside of, what's his name? Paul Robinson's house.
Stumpy.
Oh, Stumpy Peg Leg. Andrew Robinson lives there as well.
You can do it that camera as well.
That used to be Lynn Scully's, not Lynn Scully,
Steph.
Steph's house.
When we came, it was Steph's.
Yes.
So this first house isn't used at all, is it?
No.
No.
So there you go.